You all in the name of the Almighty God, and I wish both the Christian fraternity and the Muslim fraternity your fasting periods or season. You know, it's a rare occasion. Both the Christian fraternity and the Muslim fraternity, we started our fasting together. The Lent period in my faith, and then Ramadan in the faith of Hajati Buzej here. Today, I'm here to announce the commencement of restoration of trade order in Kampala. Now the Mugore is done. It's work. Fellow residents and business community of Kampala capital city and actually the surrounding areas, I extend my greetings to you and thank you for your continued cooperation as we implement reforms to restore order, safety, and dignity in our capital city. I recognize that the change is never easy, and actually nobody accepts change on the onset. But I commend the many residents, traders, and the business community as a whole who have responded to our call with patience and responsibility. Responsibility here, I mean, those even this morning, before at the clock of the dawn this morning, they started vacating the streets. They are not like the other ones, not the Ndiwuliras. As you will recall, during the media briefing of 5th February 2026, my senior minister directed the Kampala Capital City Authority to restore order effective 19th January today, 2026. I wish to inform the public that KCCA undertook massive sensitization on trade order, including but not limited to providing alternative workplaces where current vendors can be accommodated on request. Street vendors have been engaged directly and informed about the transition in the 17 KCCA markets and the available spaces totaling to 2,520 at that time. They were provided with contacts of operators of the 69 private markets in Kampala, as well as for those in Greater Kampala metropolitan area, and also shared avenue of online trading. So market vendors within the established markets have also been consulted and encouraged to receive and work together with the incoming traders in the spirit of Ubuntu. KCCA has mapped and verified available spaces within its markets to ensure accurate allocation and avoid congestion. The authority has also engaged private market owners in Kampala to expand absorption capacity and ensure that no trader willing to comply is left without an alternative workspace. Markets are being prepared to receive additional traders in an orderly and coordinated manner. So the objective of this operation remains clear and grounded in a policy. We are restoring trade order in the city. We are strengthening consumer protection. We are creating a safe and profitable working environment for legitimate and tax-compliant businesses. So we are improving hygiene and sanitation standards, and we are protecting critical city infrastructure roads, walkways, drainage systems, street furniture, green spaces, and the overall aesthetics of Kampala. Public spaces are designed for public use. Walkways are for pedestrians, especially those who don't have vehicles, bicycles, and other things. Roads are for movement. Drainage channels are for the water flow. When these spaces are occupied unlawfully, the entire city suffers including the very traders we seek to protect, and you start noise, mataba, flooding everywhere. So implementation of this activity is being led by KCCA enforcement officers in full blue uniform with clearly visible identification numbers, and of course supported by our security agencies, that is Uganda Police, and a few sections of other people who would be called upon to especially respond to the other anti-wulirers. So starting February 19th today at 8 p.m., vendors should have left. I repeat, vendors should have left. And actually taxi operators who operate around the roads and the Ruyanzas should have left and moved all your items, all the uchafu you brought on the streets that we are facilitating your activities. At the stroke of midnight today, vendors found trading illegally on walkways, roads, road islands, medians, or other ungazetted areas will have their items impounded and themselves be presented before court. Presented before court where necessary. So enforcement will be firm, lawful, and consistent. I'm happy now to note that today, this morning, as I was coming in, some of the good vendors, tax operators, have started vacating voluntarily. And I think some of you, your platforms are showing this, which was our major objective and intention of not deploying today. But of course, we have the invisible eyes already in place. So we are trying to prepare the operational activities. So I further appeal to all of you to note for the strong arm of the law. So those who don't want to reach there and be taken somewhere for keeps, please, help me. Make our work easier and do as your colleagues have done. Remember, I'm still a Mugole. I still need to smile. So please, today, avoid the strong arm of the law. Do as your colleagues have done. Go to all those places we are going to show you, and also return to where you came from. Because I'm pretty sure some of you came from somewhere, and the Baganda say, Nkwatirako Sibumbowa. However, this remains a people-centered intervention. We are not eliminating livelihoods. We are formalizing and safeguarding you and then the buyers. On the side of more workspaces, we have 1,980 workspaces in the neighboring municipalities, Chira, Nansana, Entebbe, and Machindi Sabagabo, which are ready to provide expanded opportunities for all of us, given the fact that some of you, the vendors, are coming from these areas. Now, vendors are encouraged to explore online trading and free online business management lessons available at our Employment Service Bureau along Sezibwa Road, here in Nakasero here. So, market allocation follows a structured and transparent process. Vendors must register with KCCA or market management, undergo verification by trade category and goods sold, and where applicable, provide proof of prior street vending activity. I don't need the new people now to come that you've had. Chief has declared these opportunities. Let me go and size them. No, I'm dealing with these ones who are there, who are disturbing us and we are disturbing them.